Alright, so we're just out of the fortress, just saved. Go off this direction, I think. One moment, actually. One thing first. There we go. Sorry. Alright. Still have glider wings. 3 humans to deal with. Vampires get by a little too much on their super strength, I'd say. Can I hit this guy from here? Nope. Oh, he's got a cannon anyway, so this... You first. Alright, so I'm at least a century into Nosgoth's future. Because I didn't kill Kain, the world has fallen further. And the demonic beasts from another dimension, who can chase me into the spectral realm, can just corporealize themselves into this realm. Okay, will you stop with the poking? You were a bigger pain in the ass than I thought you'd be. Maybe I should switch over to the swords if I can get a hold of one. Cell phone just buzzed. Let's see what's up. Yeah. Good pizza, but there's not one close. There's not one close enough to me, and that's also against my diet. That was easy enough. But yeah, I was gonna say, you really get down to it. There's basically three realms in the verse of Nosgoth. There's the physical realm, which we're currently in, and is home to mortal beings, most vampires, and the pillars of Nosgoth itself with the pillars. I'll take your sword, by the way. Into this guy. He just knows some old granny's gonna get nailed with that in about a day. But like I was saying, there's 3 realms. There's the physical realm of Nosgoth itself. There's a spectral realm, which is closely tied with it, which is where Raziel goes when he dies. That is also kind of the home of the Elder God. And then there's the Hell dimension, where the demons come from. I don't know if that has a name. And the only being that could tell us, not exactly in a mood to talk to a vampire or even a wraith. I'm not actually certain what. And actually, you know what? I'm not actually certain what this is. Oh well. This actually looks like something I could climb if it were... Oh. Well, I feel stupid. Go ahead and bind myself to that checkpoint. You're new. You also don't seem to fight very intelligently. Alright, so acid demons. Did not remember those guys. I remembered the lightning demon or thunder demon and the blade demons, but I didn't remember the acid demon. I would have sworn we fought Terrell in this game. Maybe we do in a bit. Turn on the DPI on my mouse a little bit, see if that helps the lunging issue I keep having. Some of the lunges are intentional, like that last one I actually did. When I close on them when they're down, that's an intentional lunge, but like some of the ones I take where it's just me lunging at them for no discernible reason, that's usually a control scheme issue, so I just turned on the DPI on my mouse. You guys didn't notice it, probably didn't see it because I have there's a control for that right on the mouse body itself. If you're wondering, I actually use a Razer Naga for my mouse. Wait, no, it's not a Naga, that's the headset.
These were the pillars so familiar to my blighted eyes. But now that I had begun to learn their true significance, I regarded the pillars' destruction with a new, enlightened sense of horror. And I questioned now whether Kain's simple refusal, his mere ambition, could truly have caused such devastation. I felt that some darker influence was at work here. As I approached, I discerned the spirit of Ariel, bound here now for more than a century.
Forever am I bound, hope abandoned, my spirit tethered to this place. What destroyed the circle could not touch me, for I was newly dead and beyond harm's reach. I alone was spared the descent into madness, and Kain alone was spared the pain of death. When Napraptor's poison seized Kain even in the safety of the womb, much more than just his destiny was lost. All of Nosgoth lost balance. Consider us now, both of us less than we once were. I, pure but insubstantial, and Kain, terribly real, but corrupted.
Your imprisonment here has deranged you, spirit. You fixate on Kain because you believe he is the tether that binds you here. We both know he is not the author of your agony. The pillars were subverted by dark forces, invited by the Guardians themselves. The more I learn of your circle, the more I see a tangle of nested manipulations.
Kain handed them their victory. They sought to topple the pillars, and he was their willing instrument.
Or was he their unwilling pawn? Would it blunt your wrath to know that Kain's dilemma was calculated to bring the pillars down, regardless of the choice he made? And that the devastation would have been even greater had he chosen the path you would prescribe for him?
You are a subtle, deceitful creature. But your clever arguments do not absolve Kain. He must die for the pillars to be restored. There is no other way.
Then consider this more ominous possibility. What if Kain's death does not restore the pillars? Consider that it may simply be too late, that this world may be beyond redemption, and that you may be bound here eternally.
Why do you hound me, demon? You can see that I am captive here. Show me some mercy.
Like the mercy you showed your fellow guardians when you set Kain on them, or the mercy you showed Kain when you kept him ignorant of his destiny while you used him as the scourge of the circle, or perhaps like the mercy you showed your beloved Naprapta when you made him Kain's first kill.
You are cruel. Why do you torment me?
I'm merely looking for answers, Ariel. Ah, very well. I'll leave you in peace. But know this about you and this purgatory from which you long to escape. You're merely at the threshold.
A lot of stuff to unpack, but before that, I was going to say, it's actually a Death Adder is the mouse I use. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff to unpack in that whole confrontation with Ariel. First off is that, as Raziel pointed out, she's not exactly the innocent she's trying to make herself out to be. After her death, and when... Oh. Like I was saying, after her death, when Kain eventually made it here to the Pillars, as an attempt... Oh, whoa, oh yeah, these fuckers. Luckily, I think I'm still doing damage while he's not. Wait. In an attempt to kind of do what Ariel was talking about, where Kain's death is supposed to restore the Pillars, she actually sicked him on the other 8 members of the Circle. Yeah, I know we had the thing with Vorador, the murals inside the stronghold of Vorador destroying the other members of the Circle, but he didn't kill them all. I don't even know how many he directly killed, but Ariel actually sent, in her as kind of a vengeful wraith idea, she wound up sending Kain after several members, including the Proctor, who had been her... I don't know if they were actually directly married, but like they were in love, supposedly. And she sicked Kain directly onto Napraptor as his first target. Okay, that's actually not a climbable surface for me. So, a lot of the problems in Nosgoth can be laid at the feet of quite a few people. Not least of them is... I'm not going to downplay what he did. Not least of the problems can be laid at the feet of Mobius. Because he and... I'm not 100% certain. I think it was him and Mortanius. I mean, Mortanius definitely has a big part to play in what happened with Nosgoth but that's because of something else. I'll talk about that when we meet the person that I'm thinking of. But one of the bigger things that, like, it might have been I think it might even have been Mobius and Azimuth. I don't actually know where I'm going. Also, I hate the fact that I can't eat those things. Oh, I'm gonna end up in the Spectral Realm at this rate. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Yes! Oh wow, that was actually a full heal. But yeah, like, I know Mobius was a big mover behind the circle being taken from the vampires. Oh, hey, are you stuck? Okay, you know what? Let's just do it this way. Oh cool, that actually did enough damage to kill it.